The sun was already high in the sky when Amoka, a 12-year-old girl, rushed into the sitting room to sweep. She moved quietly, trying not to make any sound, but before she could even finish, her stepmother's loud voice pierced the air. "Amoka, how many times will I tell you to do things properly? Look at the floor, you call this sweeping?" Her eyes were sharp, her arms folded in anger. Amoka's hands trembled as she held the broom tighter. "I'm sorry, Ma," she whispered, tears already forming in her eyes. But her stepmother was not done. "Kneel down there. Hands up. Now." Slowly, the little girl dropped the broom, went on her knees in the middle of the sitting room, and lifted her small hands high. Her face was wet with tears. Every sob shook her thin shoulders, but her stepmother only sat back in the chair, shaking her head in annoyance. Minutes turned into what felt like hours. Amoka's knees ached. Her hands felt heavy. She sniffled and wiped her face with her shoulder, crying silently. The room was quiet except for her sobbing. Just then, the front door opened. Papa Chaik, Amoka's father, stepped inside with his briefcase. He stopped immediately when he saw his daughter kneeling with hands up. His heart tightened. "What is going on here?" he asked, his voice firm but calm. His wife jumped to her feet. "This girl is stubborn. She never listens. I told her to sweep well, and see how careless she is." Papa Chaik looked at his daughter, her small eyes red, her face swollen from crying. He dropped his bag and walked closer. Gently, he bent down and lifted Amoka up, holding her hands. "That's enough," he said softly. "She is only a child. Look at her, she has been crying her heart out." His wife frowned and looked away. "But she needs discipline." "Discipline is not the same as punishment," he replied calmly. "She lost her mother at a tender age. She needs love, not shouting. She needs a mother who will guide her with patience." The room went silent. The stepmother's face softened as she watched the little girl bury her face in her father's chest, still shaking from tears. For the first time, she noticed how fragile Amoka truly looked. Slowly, she walked closer, her voice quieter this time. "Amoka," she called. The girl looked up, wiping her tears with the back of her hand. The stepmother knelt slightly, her own eyes watery. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I want you to be better. Forgive me." Amoka blinked, not sure what to say. But her father gently nudged her forward. With trembling lips, Amoka whispered, "Yes, Ma." The stepmother pulled her close and hugged her tightly, tears rolling down her own cheeks. "From today," she said, "I will treat you like my own daughter." Papa Chaik smiled, raising his hands as if blessing the moment. This is how a family should be. No more tears, no more shouting. Only peace, only love. The three of them stood together in the sitting room, the once cold air now filled with warmth.